Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. So last weekend we cleaned at Carolyn's and Rebecca's cottage, and we used these two gloves here a lot. But it was a little bit difficult to remember which glove what for what, correct? The dust is easy because it's orange, but the living glove, which is this one here, and this living glove, which is that one there, it was difficult to remember what to use with what. So I'm going to quickly go through and explain how we did that last time. So when you're looking at the duo glove here, which is double-sided, and this one as well, which is double-sided, and that's why they're called duo glove. This one is a strong one, and the reason why I have it here is to remind us that anything that is a harder surface, like that suitcase and the chair, which is a leather and chrome, you're going to use a strong glove. The strong glove is what you use for windows, walls, screens, anything that's a harder clean. But it's also a glove that if you need to really work hard at it, because there's a lot more buildup of dirt and stuff, you're going to use the stronger fibers. The darker the color, the stronger it is. The softer the color, the softer the surface is, or the softer of the clean. So we need water. And how do you do that?
Either you spray it, either on the item, and you can also spray it on your mitt if you need more, bigger surface.
Yep.
And you just start going through
the seams and the trim and stuff like that. So it's water only. And what did you find with the duo glove when we were using it at the cottage and when you use it at my house?
Well, it's a multi-purpose. Either you can turn it around and either polish or remove the excess of the water, or more dirt. And then
do you find that it grabs and traps all the dirt in that glove so that you can keep going and going? But how do you know you need to rinse that?
Usually either you have a buildup of the items that you're cleaning and how dirty it is, or and you can just keep on going. And
you can kind of tell though when you need to rinse it, don't you? Yeah. So we usually had a bucket of water on the side so that we can rinse off in between, and as we needed to continue on all the pieces. If you only have one piece, it's easy. You can wash it out and it's all good to go. But if you have lots of pieces or windows and lots of walls, then you're going to need to rinse that with some water so that you can keep going, because it will continue to hold, but it can only hold as much as it can. So then what do you do with that drying cloth after, which is called the ENJO fill?
You fold it.
Okay. And why do you fold it?
The size of your hand. So it's not creased. So
Right.
you can get all of it.
Perfect.
Either you go, and it's easy to do it this way.
Right.
If you have it creased, it will not work that well.
It won't dry the surfaces as well by folding it. Plus, it's so comfortable in your hand when you fold it, right?
It doesn't take long when you fold it. You turn it around and you do it on that side.
Perfect. So now that chair, how would you do that for the chair? Because I can see on that chair that there is some dirt on there in that seat. So can you show me how you use that duo glove to wash off that stain on that? Or not stain, but the dirt that's on there.
I would spray directly on it.
So spray as much water as you need, right?
Yep.
So that looks good.
And
Perfect.
then you can
The
moisten
strong
it
side.
a little bit more if you want, just
Perfect.
to make sure
Yep.
it'll be wet enough either to pick up everything that's on it.
Perfect. And then you're going to flip the other side.
And you wipe it.
And you wipe up and pick up as much water as there is on there so that you can use your ENJO fill to dry behind.
Yep.
Perfect. So then dry that behind.
Dry. Fold it the other way.
Find another dry spot.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm going to dry that off, and I want to see, because this chair was a donation that we picked up. It's really handy because it's got wheels on it, and we can take it out when we have the dog and sit out.
Yep, sit in the sun.
Let's see that. Look at that. Wherever that came from, I'm not sure, but it is beautiful and shiny now. So you can also do the bottom legs. See how it's damaged? We have to fix that. But the bottom legs, because it's metal and chrome, I can see all that dirt down there. So we will be able to wash that using, again, the same thing, the duo glove with the strong side. And wipe that off. Looks like this was in someone's workroom or something. Perfect.
And
Beautiful. So you're going to wash as much as you can on the one side, then you're going to turn the glove on the other side, and then you're going to dry behind if you need once it's done. Perfect. So it's very simple. So again, the strong duo glove for the stronger surfaces and more harder dirt to build up and to pick up. So then we have on the table here, we have, I know we get that beautiful shine on there, don't we? It's awesome. So then we have on here a clipboard, an old clipboard, but it's metal. And you can see that it's metal, but it's got a lot of residue and buildup on that. We may need some marble paste, but the great thing about the duo glove that we love is that we do the glove first to see how much comes off. So why don't we go ahead and try that? So spray the water, and then, yep, wipe up. See what comes off, because we don't really know what was on there. And then add a little bit more water, I would say, because we removed some of it. So let's see your glove. Let's see how dirty that glove is. Perfect. Good. Okay. Let's keep going and add a little bit more water. This is a very, very old clipboard. It's really cool. So I'm going to try to get that really nice and shiny with the marble paste. Because yes, the surface dirt has been removed, but there's still obviously marks and things like that on there. But it looks like it's all scratched. So we'll see what we can get done with the marble paste. Perfect. So now, with doing that and seeing that it's a metal hard surface, this is the soft glove. Can I see the back side of that glove there to show the stripes? So there's a big difference between these two gloves. So this one here has a stripe on it. That one is for fabric. So see the strong, the soft, perfect. So now the one with fabric is for carpets, clothing, in your car. Both are good for your car, but this one is great for wood and textile. So this leather photo album thing is really, really old. And I washed half of it, if you can see that half, and I wasn't sure. It's actually like moldy. It's black moldy. It was in a box, and that box was wet. So why don't we see if we can get that off with just the wood side of the glove.
Yes.
No, that's the textile side. Yeah, that one, the wood side. Perfect, yep.
I would put some on the mitt because it's really dry.
Yeah.
Just to moisten
And
it.
you can use the textile side or the wood side, but we're going to go on the flat side first to see if we can remove any of that black mold that's on there. And you're pressing nice and light, correct?
Mm-hmm, yes.
And you are just doing circular motions. And picking up and grabbing all that.
And maybe just a little bit more.
A little more water.
One more.
So there's no chemicals needed, toxic chemicals needed. There's no product needed. It's actually incredible at how much grabs and traps into those gloves. And again, depending on the dirt, depending on your surface, each glove is made for that. So then we're going to dry behind with the ENJO fill again. So you're folding that up again. Perfect. Putting it flat in your hand so you're not putting pressure on your hands, on your elbow, on your wrist. Drying it up.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Great job. So, Mom, how much do you love using ENJO?
It's good tools. Like, you don't need anything else. Like,
Right.
You don't need any scrubbing,
Yeah.
pads or
Right.
soapy,
Right.
residues,
Mhm.
either to rinse it off so
Mhm.
much that you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm. Does it bother you, like, knowing that people are using product that they're spraying, that they're breathing? What bothers you about that? Because I know that you spoke to a friend last week.
Well, it goes into the environment. Like, even
Mhm.
you put it in water, and then you have to dump it either. If you're at the cottage, then you're dumping it outside in a hurry, or we try and recycle as much as we can. And for the products also, and the containers, everything that we're using.
So we have zero waste because we reuse and reuse and reuse and use a bit of
Definitely.
water. Isn't it great?
No water, paper,
Paper
rolls,
towels,
paper
yeah.
towels, anything like that.
I know. It's awesome, isn't
you
it?
can use these for years
Yeah.
with good use.
So you appreciate this at your age, knowing what some of your friends have overcome and some of the issues that you know, how your friend the other day, we were talking to her about how it has affected her so much for all the years that she used all these chemicals.
Javix and anything else.
All that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. You're getting really good at this.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
Thank you.